Well, I've been to Romania only in Bucharest, and I wanted to see also something else. So in that way, I was very happy to come over and very happy for the invitation. Well, I write historical novels mainly, but I always think that if you're writing a historical novel, it needs to be still a portrait of our time. So I'm exploring the contemporary time through the history. Then again, my latest book was an essay book, Same River Twice, Putin's War on Women. And even though I've written essays before for newspapers and given speeches, the idea of writing an essay book wasn't new to me. I've always thought that to write an essay, you need to be an old and wise person. And writing fiction is so easy for me. But when the large-scale invasion started, I felt that metaphors and symbols are not enough. I wanted to address certain aspects of Russia's behavior with direct words. And then I was encouraged to write the essay book. If you're writing a novel, then actually the characters create the world, and if you have a language for the characters, then it kind of starts to create itself. So in that way, I think I'm just a vessel for my characters. And in that way, writing an essay book is also different, because then it is me who is writing the text and not a character who is giving the world to me. So in that way, it's a totally different process. But I think whatever happens in the world, then novels are a way to address the problems and also address the traumas. Quite many traumas are traumas with no language. And in that way, actually, a novel can also be a healing process as well. Or even, I've had readers who have told me that their, grandparents have given my books to them, and they haven't ever spoken about the past in the family, but it was a kind of the grandparents' way to tell the family story through my books. And that was something I hadn't actually thought about. When this happened first time, I was really like, this is how actually literature works as well. Well, in this extremely digitalized world, I think meeting people face to face has a value that is not going to disappear. Book events are places where readers and authors meet, and that's always special. It's also special for an author, because if you write a book, you don't actually see the moment when somebody is reading your book. Reading is always private, so in that way, it's very rewarding to meet readers. I mean, the readers are the reason why we are writing, and the book without readers is, it is a pile of printed paper, but actually the book doesn't come alive without readers. Well, editing is something where you need to keep your wits about you, so you really need to be rational. But when I start with a novel, then I have no idea what's going to happen, and that is actually the best part of writing, and that's the most fun. I have no idea what's going to happen. And so in that way, I'm not pre-planning, but editing cannot be emotional. I'm actually waiting for summer, because midsummer is the moment when I get to open the pleasure books. I call them pleasure books that are just for fun. And there's quite a pile of books that are waiting for me waiting for the midsummer moment. I can start reading reading those books. And then there's a period when I read only for fun.